What is up, guys? My name is Matchbox Steel, but you guys can call me Matchy. Here we're doing another episode of Sakura Beach. And last episode, Momoko tried to cook for me and ended up ruining. Well, Ayumi and Momoko tried to cook for me, and Momoko ended up messing with the fish. And it got too spicy. Let's say that. Let's just continue with the episode. Back at school, I tend to keep myself most of the time, but we all ended up in different classes, so we couldn't spend as much time together anymore. We're not neighbors anymore either. My grandfather helped me move into another house that he owned. He insisted that it would be good for me to learn to live by myself. I visit his house once a week though, which gives me time to visit Ayumi and Momoko too. Still, it's not the same as living next door to them both. So I hadn't seen either of them for a while, before we decided to go on this beach trip. This has been a nice reminder that friends are important too. Maybe that's why they've been acting the way they have. They want to spend the time with me because how little we've been seeing each other. I don't exactly have a lot of friends either. I can't afford to throw away what a few I do have. This is obviously something that I haven't noticed before, but I find that time moves very slowly when I'm not daydreaming. It's really boring. I'm guessing that they're both sleeping in it too. Maybe staying up late with them wasn't the best idea. No, I shouldn't say that. They wanted to spend more time with me after dinner. I still haven't worked out anything that these two have been planning. Now, how haven't I been able to do that? I'm not an idiot as much as Ayumi likes to call me one. They also seem to be bringing up the past a lot lately. There's always one moment or another in our childhood that they've been bringing up. Maybe they're trying to remind me of what we all known each other for a long time. If what I was thinking before was correct, then it would make a lot of sense. Since they haven't been seeing me lately, I guess they're doing their best to make sure I don't lose contact with them. I think I've at least partially figured out the strange behavior. All of that talk of wanting to spend time with me and wanting me to be here instead of daydreaming, I guess that means something to them if they're trying so hard. Hey, you two, are you going to get up now? The door quickly creaks open and they drag themselves into the living room. Good morning, Sunji. Momoko isn't herself, it seems. Neither is Ayumi. Both of them look frighteningly tired. Good morning. I wouldn't call it a good morning. How late did you two stay up after I went to bed? Not that late. Well, that's reassuring. They don't look like they're up going to the beach. Do you two want to skip the beach today? You do look like you need more sleep. Absolutely not. We need no rest. Any signs of her sleep deprivation immediately disappears. It happens to Ayumi too. Okay. Are you sure?
Yes, we are sure, idiot. Nothing is going to stop us from going to the beach.
Such determination. It's almost frightening to behold. So, what shall we do today, Senji? I can think of many fun things we can do.
I don't feel like having any swimming lessons today. I am more than ready to take on the ocean myself.
Oh, so you don't want to spend time with Sunji then?
That's right. It's not like I want to spend time alone with him or anything.
Right. Oh man, I'm going to the freaking Tsudere route with her. It seems Momoko can never get enough of the water. She's a champion swimmer at the school too. Some of the students joke that she's actually a mermaid that grew legs instead of fins. Ayumi isn't going anywhere near the water though. Fuck that swimsuit. That swimsuit is awesome. Something wrong, Ayumi?
Nothing at all. I just don't feel like swimming today. It'd be more fun just to relax today.
She lets out a loud yawn. I guess I can understand why she doesn't feel like swimming. Wow! Wow, dude, she's so kawaii. Holy crap. That's a nice beauty, I swear. Whew. Hang on, I can't speak for a second. 1 second. Wow. Ooh, oh, and that seashell right there too, on her hand. Alright, let me continue. As I sit on the beach with Ayumi, I slowly drift off into my own thoughts. Looking back at her, I notice my eyes are moving on my own accord. I can't help to look at certain things. Yeah, dude. Finally, you're becoming a man.
What's on your mind, you fool?
I immediately snap out of it and look away. Nothing.
You got that look on your face again. But it's not like I'm worried about you or anything. I just think you look stupid when you do that.
Just think about the upcoming exams.
Why think that? Here to forget our worries, aren't we?
Yeah, but don't think it's a bad idea to not worry about it. I want to do really well this year. Maybe reach the top of my classes. I'm telling this to Amy, one of the smartest students in our school. Oh. So she's smart and she's a tsundere. I found my match. Holy shit. She shakes her head at me.
I don't know, you fool.
You don't think I can do it?
It's not that. I think you're doing it for the wrong reasons.
What do you mean?
Are you doing this because you want to get into a good university or something? Or it's just to show off?
That's actually a good question. But it's one I'd rather not think about right now. I don't know. I just feel like making a change. Sometimes you have to make an effort to become better, don't you? Well, true. Might as well strive to become the best. Yeah.
You don't need to be the best to be happy. In fact, I think many people overlook their own happiness to chase lofty things. She happily flicks her legs up and down. Look at Momoko, for example. She has terrible grades, but she never lets it get her down.
Oh crap. Just what the scene, that line comes in, I don't want to read it so bad.
Shinji, I just wanted to tell you. You need to start looking at things on Earth, not in space. It may be something you miss if you don't look.
Something that I might miss if I don't look? I can't think of anything.
Then you need to look harder.
Ayumi stands up, stretching herself and letting out a long yawn. It'd be really easy to fall asleep here, listening to the waves. Oh shit! Say it to my own voice! Hey Sundry! You look like you were spacing out for a minute. Remember, no daydreaming alone. I wasn't daydreaming about space, don't worry. Just thinking about things.
Guess he can be excused this time. But don't think I'll let you get away with it next time.
What were you thinking about? You look like you were deep in concentration there. Just mussing over something Ayumi told me. Can't shake this feeling. Something has been bothering me since I came here. Something, I don't know. When you're with your friends, you can sometimes tell when there's something wrong. It's not obvious or anything. It's just something very subtle. Yet due to how subtle it is, I can't really make a big fuss out of it. Because you don't know if it's there or not. But I'm finally certain this time. If something is bothering me, there's only one thing I can possibly think of. They're coming out of the water now. I think it's a good time to ask. Riri, I just thought of something I should tell you. When you swim, it doesn't look like swimming. It looks like something they call drowning, and you don't want to do that. Trust me. Stop your condensing thing. Advice, Momoko.
I am getting better every time I go out there. Before long, you'll have to ask me to save you.
I doubt it.
How can you say that with so much uncertainty?
Very easily. Ayumi looks crushed. You two. Can I ask you something? Both of them look at me.
What is it, you fool?
You're silly. Momoko draws way too close to me for comfort. Did you want to know about my 3 sizes? Well, shameless on you, but if it's you, I'll gladly reveal it to you. No, that's not what I... Oh, you want to know. Don't put words in my mouth like that. I wasn't going to ask about it at all. She's getting me completely off track for what I was going to say. But it doesn't look like she's going to stop. But are you even a little bit curious? I know I am. Hey! I look like a serious... yeah, dude. She grins wickedly as she says that. If you come a bit closer, I'll whisper it to you. She leans over and puts her lip close to my ear. I feel my heart skip a beat. Wait, why am I letting myself... My three small little souls. No, Sunny, don't let yourself get distracted. She pauses, releasing the momentary silence. A secret. I can feel my heart sink as she says that. She was teasing me the entire time. I have to keep my secrets secret. If I just go around and tell everyone, they're not secrets anymore. She is pure evil, this girl. I can't believe I let her distract me like this. And now I'm going to... That's enough. You just act so improper all the time, Mama Bell. I'm sure that Senji prefers someone who knows a lot to act mature. On the other hand, she doesn't need secrets at all. I know all of them. All three of them.
You'll stop right there. This pervert doesn't need to know all that.
I don't want to know anyway.
What do you mean you don't want to know? Am I not good enough for you, fool?
But was she mad about the idea of me knowing? Oh my, Amber. Maybe you secretly want him to know. Anyway, I just wanted to ask you what?
Oh my god.
Anyway, I just wanted to ask you what's about how you two have been acting. What do you mean, Sully? There's nothing unusual here.
If you're referring to how I tolerate your presence here, that is a favor I was willing to grant from the beginning. I think surprise about it now is ridiculous. It's just that...
How do I put it?
I noticed something over the last few days.
Something? Like what?
Mama was actually taking this seriously. What is it, Senji? Senji? Again? Ayumi's taking it too seriously too. Did something happen to you two before we came here? I just feel like you two haven't been yourselves lately. There's a problem, isn't there?
Maybe. I cannot say for certain. I do not pay attention to my problems. Well, that's Mama for you.
It's not admitting if there's a problem or not, though. I do not be deceived. Do not be deceived. But if there was a problem, what do you think there was? What do you think the problem may be?
Well, both of them seem to be anticipating my question. How do I put this? They seem to get eager and edgier. Oh, shit, my yawn. So, do you two like someone? Both of them seem to go into a state of shock. Goodness. Momoko is actually flustered. Holy shit, they're wow. Does she like someone after all?
Don't ask a question like this. It isn't right to pry on a lady's privacy. What is wrong with you, you rumor monger?
I was just wondering. Both of you are acting like a bit like that. You were talking to each other and blushing a fair bit before we went to this ship. Were you talking about who you like? Both of them seemed to be going into a meltdown. Great jets of steam erupt from their ears. Am I not far from the truth? Sanji, you can't go and ask things like that. You have to work it out yourself. I suppose that was the point of this. Their reaction is far more telling than anything else. I think I'm finally onto something for a change.
But what brought this up anyway? Why did you ask this now?
I didn't want to because I thought it might distract you from having fun. But whatever it is, I think it's bothering you both. So if you want to talk about it, I'm right here. That's our Senji. I was so considerate of others. It's not often that I see Momoko taken so far aback. Well, I'll be serious with you. Maybe I do like someone. I don't know for sure just yet, but don't think I'm admitting to anything. Not at all, not at all. Well, anyway, I've known him for a very long time. He's someone very special to me. We'll just see what happens though. Right. The uncertainty must be bothering you. You're absolutely right about that. But there's one thing that amazes me every time Senji, it's your intuition with things.
Don't give him too much credit.
Oh, right, Ayumi. Is it the same thing with you?
I don't have to answer if I don't want to. But because of you asking Senji, I think I might like someone.
This is massive news. They might be someone?
But then again, they could just be playing a trick on me.
Shit, I keep saying it in a different voice. Momoko is particularly loves to tease me with such things. Ayumi, on the other hand, no, she rarely ever forward about what she means either. I know full well that she actually says the exact opposite of what she sent me. For now, I'll just presume that they're both honest with me.
Someone you're very familiar with.
Someone I'm familiar with? Who could that be? Since both of them are popular at school, there are heaps of guys they talk with. Whew. Well, most of the time they're rejecting guys rather than talking to them. But either way, they do know a lot of people. But they also said it was someone that I knew. Why did they look so nervous about this anyway? Would it be a bad thing if I discovered who it was? It suddenly occurs to me to who it might be. Could it be? Both of them look like both really excited. Ooh. Oh, what? You fucking serious, dude? Oh, the captain of the basketball club. Look, they all get mad. Both get mad. Oh my god. Their expressions turn really sour. What? He talks to you two all the time, doesn't he? Well, not so much as to get brutalized by them all the time. He just keeps coming back more determined than ever thought. Ever though. Momoko just pouts. So close, yet so far, Senji. I would not like him in 1,000 years.
I honestly can't believe you sometimes. That guy is a complete idiot.
He knows more than you are. Sorry, I honestly don't know who could it be. Both of them let out a heavy sigh. One day, Senji. One day maybe you'll work it out. Somehow, I don't think so. She actually looks really upset by this. Momoko, are you okay? I don't feel like swimming with her anymore. Bending over, she quickly grabs her things. Not only do you completely fail to understand my feelings, but you wouldn't tell me what's wrong with you.
What's wrong with me?
But I'm fine.
We both know that you're bothered by something. You got that look on your face.
That sullen look. She begins to wander off from the beach. Hey, where are you going? For a walk. Alone. I open my mouth to say something, but then I think better of it. This isn't a good time for me to say anything. Looking back at Ayumi, her stare is drilling a hole through my head.
I'm afraid I feel the same. I need some time alone. This is something I say a lot, but you really are stupid sometimes. We trusted you enough to talk with her about our feelings. Yet, you're away talking about your own.
What do you mean, my feelings?
You know exactly what I mean. If you think you're fooling anyone, you're wrong.
That's beginning to make sense.
Maybe it had nothing to do with love at all. But I've been subtly pushing them away and they noticed.
Ayumi dragging herself out of the shallows, marches off the opposite direction. For a moment, I just stand there and try to process what just happened. It wasn't really my place to ask about who they like, I admit. But why did they react like that only after I got it wrong? They looked so happy when I was going to guess. Perhaps they aren't upset that I asked, but because I got it wrong. Damn it! I really wish I was smarter sometimes. Or maybe I was just don't understand because I'm a guy. What should I do in the meantime? You don't want to talk to me right now. Maybe I go for a walk too. They should have had their phones on them. I'll be able to message them later and see where they are. You fucking idiot! Fuck, dude. It's someone they knew very long. Oh my god, but... Okay, so... Oh god. Well, I guess if I was in his footsteps, I would say... I would guess too, but... We know it's him, but he doesn't know it's him. In the end, I wander back to my apartment. Alright guys, I think I'll end the episode here. But thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like in the video if you enjoyed the video. And I hope to see you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.